Watercolor paintings. A couple things. Number one, I would work on 2 paintings at once. When you get watercolors, they are probably gonna look old news. The top part, just so you know, is for mixing colors up. I like to get a little bit of water in each color, because even though you think you might not use the color, sometimes you will. And truly, your artwork turns out better if you mix your colors up a little bit. Like using the colors right out of the pan, yeah, is okay, but it's more interesting if you don't use ones that everybody knows from preschool. So I've got those wet. The other things is I have, I guess over here, I'll show you, let me move you real quick. I have those kinds of watercolor trays right now that have been like liquid watercolor or like soft water tube watercolor out on trays. And I have a lot of those in my classroom, so if you choose to use those instead, that's great. But basics about watercolor painting. The first things you're going to think about is your brush. There's brushes like mops. These are for adding water. You can put water down on your paper before you ever get color out. And the techniques look different when you do different things. So there's like mop brushes. There's more smaller detail brushes. Different brushes do different things. Try not to drown your brushes. There are times when you can curl your paper. Again, like if you're using sky blue, like we live in Wyoming, out here, we have a little bit of brown in our blue, and that's just because we have a lot of dust in the air sometimes. Well, that's a little bit murky, so you can keep mixing it, but you're gonna find that different colors now, so I already have the water on here, and so it's gonna do different things. If you don't want your paper to curl, you can tape it down to a board. I think I have boards around here somewhere, or a clipboard, or your desk. I not necessarily would like put it on the newspaper as far as like tape, but all right. So there's that. Stop curling on me. This may not be exactly watercolor paper, not the end of the world.